Hey, it's Rocket. I'm coming at you with a 3.5 axis Fire Fist build. A lot of people say this deck is dead. It's a dying archetype, and I'd like to disagree. While it is true, they have been slow. The Wolfbark hit really did hit the 4-axis pretty hard. I used to play 4-axis myself until I moved to 3.5. 3.5 is still somewhat viable in this current meta today. In my opinion, at least. Some of you could say otherwise. Let's get straight to the deck profile, though, shall we? 3 Bear. Bear needs no introduction. Looks like Jotei from Dynasty Warriors. Ultimate fucking badass. Ultimate asshole, too. Pops cards. Tanky Bear Pop isn't as good as what it used to be, but it still is a really, really nice +1. Gorilla. 1 Gorilla. I used to run 2 in here, but he's simply not as good as Bear. And since artifacts are around, sometimes it's like you play tanky, search Gorilla, normal summon Gorilla, turn 1, Gorilla's effect, pop, it's a fucking Sanctum. Fuck, you're fucked. You can't do anything. We're in a 3.5 axis build, so 3 Leopard. Leopard, free tanky, Tenzu, Tenzin, Tenkin, whatever the fuck you want. You can even play Yoko if you want to. 2 Dragon. Dragon for the Reborn effect, and for its first effect. You can abuse the crap out of that. I love activating Tenzin during the attack declaration. That way, you get another Tenzin for free, even when they attack. I run 2 Veilers because of the fact that we're in a effect-heavy format, and when people try to go off, you're just like, fuck you, send that to the graveyard. I ain't dealing with that shit. And since the hands are a thing, we run Swallow. Swallow is searchable by Rooster. Swallow makes it so that your Fire Fists cannot be targeted by card effects, which is really, really good because that allows it so that the hands can't pop your Fire Fists, so they can't just keep ramming into your shit over and over again. We run 1 Spirit because it is 3.5 axis. I would run 3, but shit happens. 1 Wolfbark. I would run 3, but shit happened. 1 Rooster. I used to run 2 of these until I started to realize that you didn't really, how can I put this? When Rooster was on the field, you didn't really need the other one in your deck, if that makes any sense. He's still a good card. Lets you search for Swallow. And, make annoying ass combos. For spells and traps, I run 3 Tenki. Obvious. Laugh your ass off. 3 Rhoda. 2 Tenzu. What am I saying? 2 Tenzu, the double summons. Get the combos off with Spirit. 1 Gyoku. You only want 1 Gyoku because you're only most of the time only gonna stop 1 card from being activated. 2 Duality. 2 MST. Book of Moon. Soul Charge. Abuse that shit. I used to run 2 until I realized I started drawing into that shit when I didn't want to when I was low on life points. Because I used it the first time. So I only used 1 Soul Charge as a 1-up. And 1 Dark Hole. For traps, I run 2 Tenzin and 1 Tenkin. This card right here, a lot of people don't like it. It's basically main phase 1, your Fire Fist's effects are negated for the first main phase, but is unaffected by other card effects. It's a good card for game 1. Game 2 and game 3, they're just gonna do shit to you during main phase 2, which, that happens a lot if they're smart. If they're dumb, then you can keep that in there. Also, the plus 300 is nice. We run 2 Breakthrough Skill. Fuck you to everything that has an effect. Where is it? I run 2 Wiretaps. 2 Wiretaps, obvious reasons. When you wiretap Solemn, it's hilarious. Speaking of Solemn Warning, my 1-ofs. Warning, Horn of Heaven, Compulse, Bottomless, Torrential. I don't know why many people main deck Blackhorn. Blackhorn's a nice card to main deck. Let's go to the extra deck. We run 2 Tiger King. I've never made 3 Tiger King in my life. He is walking skill drain, so he's very nice. Cardinal, Lets you shuffle shit that can't be, you know, like Beals and stuff back into the deck. 2 Horse Prince to synchro off of. 1 Line Emperor. I've been testing him out a bit. He is very slow. You have to play he's very slow because of the fact that his bottom effect where it says you cannot special summon that monster or a monster with the same name for the rest of the turn. So you normally use it, get Wolfbark or whatever the hell Spirit back, and then you know, use it next turn. So it does help you set up for next turn though. Think ahead, you know. We run 1 Crazy Box. For those once in a blue moon moments for skill drain, and sometimes you can roll and draw cards and do random shit and get a win you don't even deserve. It's hilarious. Heartland Draco, very, very nice card. Like, oh my gosh, amazing in Fire Fists. Arc, Horn, Cowboy, Ragna Zero for mirror matches, murders everything that uses tanky. Abyss Dweller for artifacts, Direwolf. This is a Beast Warrior deck, and you contribute some of your Beast Warriors for stuff. And then, because this is Duelist Advent, this is sort of post-Duelist Advent, I am running Castell the Avian Skyblaster if he comes to the TCG. Please come to the TCG. I recently sold my Exciton Knight, which is probably, I'm not sure if it was a good or bad thing. We'll find out when the Megatins come out. But he would be in here, and if Exciton Knight was in here, I would probably take out Crazy Box. Crazy Box, he's just there for lulz and for skill drain once upon a time. This deck is still, like I said, very nice. You're able to get a lot of combos off, and it has a lot of options. Tanky Bear Pop, like I said, is still, even though people say it's not as good, it's still a nice +1. And it can play really long term. You know, it can play late game. It could survive late game stuff. As long as you play smart and play conservatively. That's what you gotta do with this deck. You just gotta play conservatively, in my opinion. Don't go for a crazy push like Light Swarms or Infernities. Play the grind game. And that's about it. I don't really know how to end this video, so I'm just gonna hit the hit the end shit button. Yeah. Hope you liked the video.